Good morning, Math 105 students. My name is Dr. Salamoni, and it's lovely to have you with us in our web course this semester. This video is just going to be a brief introduction to the technological tools that we're going to use to navigate our course and to interact one with another, both over the math and the projects and any other questions that you have as the semester goes along. You can find more information and links for all of these things in the Getting Started folder under the Quizzes tab on Blackboard. So the first tool that I want to tell you about for sure is the Slack discussion forum. Slack is a platform for really sort of group and team communication. And it's, for us, going to be the place where announcements for the course and resources and other things that I share with you are going to show up. So to get connected with Slack, hit up the link that you can find through our Blackboard site or through the email that I originally sent you. You'll be prompted just to sign up for a free Slack account. And Slack is great because it's a great experience both on a computer, a PC, or a Mac, or on any mobile device. So I like Slack because I can carry it around in my pocket with me. And so what you'll see when you get into Slack is a set of discussion channels. So announcements, for example, that will have course announcements in it. The doctor's office channel, which is kind of an office hours and streaming videos and other things that are sort of related to the course. A math channel to talk about the mathematics in the course. So if you encounter a math question that you'd like to pose to the whole class, that's a great place for it. We've got a channel for our project work, a random chat channel, which at the beginning of the semester I'm asking you to use just to introduce yourself to the class. And then finally a tech support channel. So any questions that you have about our tech tools, please throw them in this channel and I'll try to address them as best I can. This video about the tech tools is also going to be posted in the tech support channel once we're done. So Slack is really the first most important place to get connected. The second really important place to get connected is in our Blackboard site. So we use Blackboard in a sort of a limited way this semester. Some of your other online courses might use it a little bit more profoundly, but we're sort of going to use it for some very specific purposes. Again, you can kind of use it as a one-stop place to have all the links out to the various tech tools in the semester. But the most crucial thing we're going to use Blackboard to do is to submit and to get feedback on quizzes and exams for the semester. So your quizzes and exams that you take in our course are going to be pen and paper, pencil and paper exams. And those get downloaded, printed on your end, and then written up and resubmitted here in Blackboard under the quizzes folder. And right now there's no quizzes available, but when they are, that's where they're going to go. The other most important thing that we use Blackboard to do is you're going to use it as a platform for claiming your experience points for the semester. I'll explain more about those when we talk about the syllabus later this week. Also, the archives of all of our streamed video class meetings, such as this one, are available on a playlist here at the bottom of the Blackboard landing page once they're all set. So that's for Blackboard. I'm notably not going to use Blackboard as a place to keep grades, and I'll talk more about that later on in the week. I'm going to talk more about the structure of the course. So Blackboard for sure, another important place, not quite as important as Slack, but it's important. In the early part of the semester, I'm going to try to mirror all of our course announcements on both Blackboard and Slack, just in case there's still people that are filtering in. But after a certain point, probably after the end of the second week or so, I'm going to move all announcements over onto the Slack platform. And so Blackboard is going to be used in a much more limited fashion. The next really important place, and this is really where I think most of your learning and practice work is going to happen this semester, is a platform called Newton Alta. That's Newton with a K. The best way to get to Newton Alta is with a link that exists here on Blackboard. If you click this, what they call a nerd link, it starts with the word K-N-E-R-D. If you click the nerd link, it will take you directly into our Newton Alta course, and if it's the first time clicking it, you're going to be prompted to sign up for your account. Newton Alta is the only course tool that we have this semester that costs money, but it is your textbook and it is your online homework and practice environment. It's got great video resources to help you learn the material, so it's really a one-stop shop. And it's much lower cost than your textbooks for most of your other classes, most likely. You can subscribe to it for $10 a month for the semester, or you can pay a $44 fee and get a 2-year subscription to it. And that's really good, I suppose, just in case you need to take this course again next semester and you're still using Newton Alta, then you will have paid that $44. But that's as much as we're going to ask you to pay out of pocket, because it is your textbook, it is your homework, it is everything. And inside of Newton Alta, your assignments and your readings and everything will come in the form of these problem sets. Some of them are called me time assignments, some are called we time assignments. I'm going to explain more later in the week about the differences between those. But when you jump into those assignments, which are going to be the first thing that you see when you land in Newton Alta, you'll see basically just math questions prompting you to answer. If you know how to answer them, great, answer them and move forward. If you don't and you'd like some instruction, notice this More Instruction button that's sitting here. If you click on that, that's what gives you access to both reading materials as well as, in many cases, video materials to help you learn the material that's there. So it kind of starts with the questions, then lets you choose how much instruction that you want to complete those questions. So Newton Alta is our main platform for you to familiarize yourself and get practice with the math material in the semester. So make sure you sign up for that account as soon as you can. The first assignments on Newton Alta are going to come due in the middle of the second week of the semester. So make sure you get to that as quickly as you can, and let me know in the tech support channel of Slack if you're encountering any difficulties with that. The next tool I want to talk about is a recommendation on my part, and one that I really hope that you'll take for the semester. And that is to get your hands on a good mobile scanning app. So if you have a mobile device, such as a phone or a tablet or something, this really is the best device that exists to scan written work from the page. And that is, again, how you're going to be submitting your assignments for quizzes and exams via Blackboard, is you're going to do them on paper, and then you need to get that paper up into Blackboard in an electronic format. And getting a good digital scanning app is the best way to do that. My recommendation for that app is an app called Adobe Scan. Adobe Scan is a free app that's available on every platform of mobile device. So if you have an iOS device or an Android device or a Windows phone, you can get Adobe Scan. It's a free download. And what it's really good at doing is it can capture your written work as a PDF format, which makes it a small image size. It increases the contrast so that the written work really looks good in the finished file. I'm going to be leaning on you harder and harder to make sure that you're submitting your written assignments in PDF format as the semester goes along. So Adobe Scan is my recommendation. If you don't have a mobile device and you're on Bridgewater's campus, we do have document scanners that are available in all the open access computer labs as well that you can use to scan your written work and then upload those results to Blackboard. The final tool I want to talk about is one that you don't need an account, you don't need to download or do anything with unless you really want to, and that's the online streaming platform called Twitch. Twitch is a streaming platform that is mostly used, I think, for people playing video games, to share their video gaming with the rest of the world and let people interact with them as they're playing games. But I find that it's a really good tool for doing live streaming math class virtual meetings. And so that's how we're going to use Twitch this semester. Once a week, I'm going to offer a hour-long or hour-and-a-half long live stream, which if you can make it live and participate live, that's great. If you can't, you can contribute questions beforehand, or you can view the video afterwards. It's going to become part of our YouTube stream. And so I just want to make you aware of Twitch as the platform that live streaming class sessions are going to be held. This, I think, is really the silver bullet of my approach to online teaching, because it really lets you interact with me in a way that's asynchronous. So if you can't make it live, you can contribute your questions and comments beforehand. I'll make sure to try to address them during the live stream. Or if you want to drop in on the live stream afterwards and look at the archive video, you can really use this as a way to get as much of that interaction with me as we can. And I try to address all of your questions as best I can during the live streams. So this is a list of all of the tech tools, and they're kind of listed in order of importance. So make sure that you get connected with our Slack site first, and then make sure that you've got Blackboard, set up your Newton Alta account, get a good PDF scanning app, and then just be aware of Twitch as the place that we're going to do our live streaming. And links to all of these things are available through Blackboard, as well as every time we do a live stream, those links will be advertised ahead of time in our Slack site as well. So if you have questions about any of these tech tools, again, drop them in the tech support channel in Slack, and I'll do my best to address them. And stay tuned later on in this week for more information about the structure of our course and how to actually get started with the work in Math 105. I look forward to it.